Life is inseparable from soil. It is the soil that provides everything we need to feed the plants and animals. The hundreds of billions of species that inhabit our planet, and humanity is just one of them. But the changes that human-created industry is making to the soil are threatening all living things. According to engineer and inventor Anatoli Unitsky, by destroying the living fertile soil, the immune system of the planet's biosphere, with chemical fertilizers, pesticides and technological waste from all the Earth's industry, we deplete and destroy our own health.
If you have ever dug in the ground, you know that there is a darker layer of soil on top. Take it in your hands. Knead it, you will find a lot of roots and half-decayed plants there. This is the humus layer, alive and fertile. The soil itself in its pristine grandeur. It is very important for plants what kind of soil they have grown in. Humus contains almost the entire Mendeleev's table in the form of complex organic compounds, insoluble salts and humic acids. But there is none of this in modern food. Because it is, firstly, grown on soil poisoned by pesticides, carcinogens and industrial waste. And secondly, only a few chemical elements, such as nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, are added to it.
What is soil? How can we improve its fertility? Why are modern fertilizers harmful? How will agriculture change in the 22nd century? According to research scientists at Agricultural University of Hohenheim, the effects of global soil chemicalization are monstrous. Because of the abundance of mineral fertilizers, nitrates have become an essential ingredient in drinking water. And, much worse, there is not a single field near major cities where mercury levels are below the maximum allowable concentration.
In recent years, agriculture has worked the old-fashioned way, squeezing all the life out of the soil while using cheap chemical fertilizers. And failures were usually blamed on bad weather and the lack of hands and machinery. Modern agriculture almost completely lacks the notion of self-recovering soil-forming processes, and all efforts are focused on technogenic farming with getting results right today without taking into account the consequences, which eventually led to the degradation and exhaustion of the soil.
Humic acids have property to bind poisonous substances, such as salts of heavy metals, radionuclides, aromatic hydrocarbons and others, which appear during industrial and other human economic activities. This is their main protective or ecological property. Toxins bound in this way are preserved and then slowly recycled by microorganisms and do not enter the organisms of living beings and humans.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Oh, I am not hearing you, Wycliffe. You must to activate your microphone. I am going to write you on the chat room soon, please. Your microphone. You will active. Yes, Only you must to active your microphone, please. Let's continue. Instead, this presentation, it's going to recording. Recording. Okay. Welcome to all of you. I am Veronica Pucheta, and in this presentation, it's for all the countries in English language, for the Bahamas, Senegal, Ghana, Liberia, Guinea, Gambia, Sierra Leona, Marruecos, Nigeria, Congo, Cameroon, Zimbabwe, Burundi, Malawi, Namibia, Rwanda, Mozambique, Zambia, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Ethiopia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Philippines. Welcome to all of you. I hope you are hearing me correctly. I am Veronica Pucheta, Master in our crowd investing, Sky World Community, financial advisor. I am from Argentina. I am a certified speaker, regional coordinator for the Bahamas, and I am an active leader since 2020, working with Mexico, Bolivia, Argentina since 2020, and the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago since 2022, and I have 2 daughters. Let's start, please. I appreciate a lot your presence here to know more about our investment project, Uterra. Uterra offers to you products that can solve the problem of the land depletion. The fertilizer market size for 2021, it was $200 billion, and the global fertilizer demand drives fertilizer production growth in the Gulf region. And in this graph, you can see the percentage of the demanding in the world, in these countries or in these areas about the fertilizer market. For example, Asia has 55% of the demanding, South America 21%, North America 15%, Africa 7%. The fertilizer market, according to forecasts, the amount of organic fertilizers, plant, animal, and mineral-based will increase in the next years. The world is moving towards safer, healthier products, full of all the microorganisms we need. Please, if you have any doubt or any questions, please let me know on the chat room soon, please. Biohumus Uterra is an organic additive for the soil, obtained as a result of processing of organic waste by special types of earthworms. It contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. The biohumus Uterra, it guarantees the ecologically safe harvest. It stimulates the natural activity of beneficial microorganisms and enzymes. It strengthens the immunity of plants and restores the fertility of degraded lands. It is completely harmless in any concentration and on any soil. And it is 100% organic fertilizer. Oh, Diallo, you must to activate your microphone, please. I invite you to, don't worry, because this meeting, this presentation are recording. You must to activate your microphone. Can you hear me now? Oh, you must to activate your microphone. Let's continue. Uterra soil elixir, it is a biologically active plant nutrient containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humic coal, and the whole range of agronomically valuable microorganisms with their high concentrations. How Uterra elixir is created? Uterra soil elixir, it's created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author-developed nutritional formula is applied. And the raw materials are lignite coal, molasses, honey, biohumus, and additional organic elements. The stages of obtaining the Uterra elixir. 1. Peat coal supply. 2. Humic acid extraction. 3. Optimization of the composition, correction of the level of acidity. 4. Introduction of a bacterial inoculum. And 5. Processing into a soil elixir. Uterra elixir increases the yield and quality of agricultural products, accelerates the growth and development of plants, restores and supports soil fertility, regulates and normalizes soil pH, and protects plants from diseases and pests. The advantages of Uterra products: use of only natural components as raw materials, balanced content of organic compounds, presence in the composition of all the salts of humic acids, and full range of agronomically valuable microorganisms, and the product belongs to the category of non-hazardous, low-hazard substance. There are no analogies to these fertilizers because in order to make them, a separate species of earthworms has been bred. The bank of soils from fertile, untouched by mainland, delivered to Belarus from 105 ecologically clean regions of 5 continents of the planet has been collected, and then the property nutritional formula has been developed. We have many certifications because our responsibility is very important. For example, for biohumus, the standard of the certification is TU-BY 1924-25076-018 for the year 2023. And the Uterra soil elixir, for example, the standard is TU-BY 691935133-006 for the year 2022. Oh, Diallo, you are successed. Welcome, welcome, please. And for the liquid organic complex fertilizers for plant Uterra, the standard is TU-BY 691935133-007 for the year 2023. We have equality opinions, for example, are provided for the Republican Unitary Enterprise, Institute of Soil Science and Agrochemistry, the State Scientific Institution, Institute of Nature Management, the National Academy of Science of Belarus, and the Belarusian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Uterra products is in demand at households, for example, to grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In private farming, grow and sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. In floriculture, for example, to select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. The marketing strategy, the brand product positioning in the market, for example, our keywords, natural harvest, product safety, love for your own land, and sustainability. The Uterra brand accent, affordable price, product efficiency, unique composition, quality assurance, recommendations for efficient use and plant cultivation. Using Uterra elixir and natural biohumus will help increase the yield and grow healthy organic food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. Uterra Middle East Agro Industries is created and was established to produce biohumus and Uterra soil elixir in Rakesh, Al Khaimah, United Arab Emirates, and is currently under construction our sustainable biosphere cluster, the greenhouse cluster, laboratory, and related infrastructure. The construction is designed in economic zone of Ras Al Khaimah, Rakesh, United Arab Emirates. Why Rakesh? Because Rakesh is one of the largest economic zones because has more than 770 leading manufacturing companies, more than 100 countries, and have more than 50 industries. The advantages of Uterra production location, the opportunity to utilize cost-effective solution in the implementation of the project, the comfort taxation, and the proximity to major logistics hubs. We have 3 stages of the construction. For example, in the stage 1, the carrying out of preparatory work, installation of fencing, construction of auxiliary building and laboratories. In the stage 2, organization of access roads, construction of a dormitory for employees, design and erection of the main building. In the stage 3, for example, the design and construction of a covered greenhouse, allocation of an open air area for demonstrating product performance. Let's continue. Please, I invite you, if you have any questions or any doubt, please write me, let me know on the chat room soon, please. The main principles of the project: use of natural ingredients at every stage, the production of natural organic food products, waste-free use of all raw materials and components at every stage, application of a practical approach based on experience and scientific knowledge gained. The main information about Uterra: we need to raise funds by the amount of $20 million. We have 3 rounds of funding. The construction completion is in 2025. The investment payback period is approximately 3 to 5 years. And the potential annual returns to investors is from 17.5% to 45 to 8% annually. And the commencement of payments of profits to investors is in 2024 to 2025 approximately. This investment opportunity It's very important to understand this, because you can invest in Uterra production and receive up to 55% of the net profit of the company. In this currently round, because we are running on the second round of investment, you can invest from the amount 500%, for example, 500% in one only payment, and you will receive a percentage of profit of 25% annually. And for example, if you want to invest more, for example, $10,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 40% annually. And if you want to invest, for example, $110,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 55% annually. This is very important to understand, because our investment terms and conditions, for example, 1, investments are provided for 5 years in a lump sum payment or in 10-month installments. 2, the fixed rate, 0.1% per annum for the use of funds. This earnings is a part of your principal, of your main earnings because of your investment. 3, after 5 years, the investor may withdraw from the project and take back his or her investment and the interest on the funds. 4, investor has a lifetime right to payment of profits, as well as interest for the use of the invested amount of the investment in the project. 5, investor makes profit according to the selected tariff in proportion to the amount of investment made. And 6, until such time as the investor has withdrawn from the project and collected their investment, all their rights go to hers. An agreement with each investor is concluded with detailed conditions of investment. Investments can be made in a convenient way through bank transfers, as well as with the use of payments systems. What does the market offer to you? Bank deposit, for example, offers to you 8 to 10 to 9% per annum, approximately. Shares 10 to 12% per annum. Bonds 6 to 8% per annum. Currency 0.2 to 0.4% per annum, approximately. Gold offers to you 8 to 10% per annum. Silver 15 to 17% per annum. Real estate 15 to 20% per annum. Supplies offers to you 18 to 20% per annum, and crowd lending offers to you 15 to 20% per annum. What does Uterra offer to you? This is very important to understand. Please pay attention, because Uterra offers to you from 17.9% to 45.8% per annum in the expected investor return in optimistic forecasts. You invest in actual production with a competitive quality product, with a researched sales market, with a long-term scaling potential. You acquire a passive income instrument. The frequency of payments is 1 time per quarter, and the percentage of profit is fixed and does not decrease. This is very, very important. Your percentage of the net profits of a Terra Middle East Agro Industries is fixed in the agreement remains unchanged and is not decreased during the entire period of making a profit. Increase profits by reducing costs. Optimizing production will allow us to deliver greater returns to our investors. Your personal profit in monetary terms can increase if operating costs are reduced or the sales value per liter of Uterra soil elixir is increased. This is a maximum long-term investment. For example, the production has no restrictions in terms of service life. The plant provides for the equipment upgrade. The land is leased for 50 years with the possibility of extending the contract. We are currently running on the second round of investment and we need to collect 45% to the end of the second round. For example, we have a calculator in our personal account to calculate our potential returns. For example, in this case, if you invest $100,000 and you pay in one only payment, you will receive a percentage of profit of 55%. That is equal to divided 4 because your period of payments, it's going to be every 3 months. That is equal to $13,750 every 3 months. And if you pay this amount in 10 installments, you will receive a percentage of profit of 52% divided 4, that is equal to $13,000 every 3 months. But this is not only the unique example. Let's continue, because if you invest, for example, $10,000 and you pay in one only payment, you will receive 40% annually. That is equal to $1,000 every 3 months. And if you pay in 10 installments, you will receive $925 every 3 months. And we have many options in our personal account, for example, with different amounts of investment, $50,000, $20,000, to receive 15% annually, 45% annually. For example, $2,000 investment package to receive 33% annually, or maybe you want to invest $500 and you will receive a percentage of profit of 26%. And that is not all, because you can invest in 10 installments. This is very important. For example, you can invest from the amount of $500 and you can do it in 10 installments of $50. And for example, $100,000 and you can do it in 10 installments. And currently, we have a very important promotion. For example, I'm going to explain to you. For example, we have 7 more days to take advantage of this promotion. Get bonuses for early repayment of installment plan till 29 March, but this time it's going to be extended to April 7th. Okay, repay the installments planned and you will receive 40% bonus portion on USD project, because Skyward community are funding 2 projects of Anatoli Unitsky property. One of them is Unitsky String Technologies Transportation Project, and the second, Uterra biohumus project. Please pay attention to this. For example, if you choose an installment plan of Uterra lots in the second round, for example, let's take this example. For early closure of 500 lot, the amount $500, you get 20,000 shares to the premium account. Wow. And for example, if you choose one lot of $1,000 and you want to pay in 10 installments, but you closure your lot until the April 7th, you will receive 40,000 shares to the premium account. And the final example, for example, for early closure of $200,000 lot, you get 18,000 shares to the premium account. Remember, the shares of the Unitsky String Technologies Transportation Project in the market sales, it's going to be $1 per share. This is very important. How to get bonuses? Have an open Uterra installment plan or open a new Uterra installment plan by 99 March 24, but this period, it's going to be extended till April 7th, remember. Have 3 or more outstanding payments before the full installment plan is repaid for the period March 1 to 99 March, and close installment till April 7th. Remember, this time will extend it. I have 3 important questions for you. Why be a part of the Uterra project? Why invest in Uterra project? What sets Uterra apart from other investments projects? I am going to answer these questions for you. To answer to the question 1, because we want to help address these 3 important problems in the world. The world issue number 1, deserts approaching. Deserts approaching in the logic of soil desertification worldwide. Quantity of organic substances in the soil crosses the critical point of 3% and it's steadily decreasing. The world issue number 2, the soil depletion. The soil is dying in many countries. Many influential people are talking about her, thinkers, businessmen, entrepreneurs. For example, Sadhguru with the Save Soil project highlights this topic. And the world pressing issue number 3, famine threat. Famine is one of the greatest weapons of mass destruction. Answer to the question 2, why invest in Uterra? Because we are not just creating a production that will bring profit. We are working on changes for the better all over the world. Investors will receive profits throughout the whole life of the project. It is 50 years minimum. Why? What is in store for us in the near future? By 2014, 40% less products will be produced due to desertification. 95% of all food on Earth comes from the soil, and 95% of all antibiotics are derived from soils. By 2030, about 200 million people are expected to migrate from India due to the threat of famine, and most of them will move to live in your cities. There have been about 30 wars in Africa since 1990, and 27 of them were just for the fertile lands. If we start restoring the fertility of the land now, it will take 15 to 20 years. If we start in 30 years, it will take 150 years. And the answer to the question 3, what does the difference between Uterra project and the other opportunities of investments? For example, the first difference is that we think in the long term and not in quick profits. The second difference is that we have a researched market. That's why we offer to you a higher percentage of profit than the other market offers. And the third difference is that we understand the market demand, our strengths and weakness, our opportunities and threats. That's why we know what we offer to the market is unique. Therefore, we believe that by investing in our Uterra organic biohumus project, we all win, you, us, and the world. The bonuses for early repayment of installments until April 7th. Okay, I explained this before. Excuse me. Now, I have one more question for you. Are you ready to be a part of Uterra project and benefit for at least 50 years and more? Yes or no? I want to know. Please let me know on the chat room soon. And finally, scan the QR code, fill out the satisfaction survey, invest in the Uterra project, and take advantage of the currently offers. I have one more last video, but I am going to pause recording and okay, I'm going to share with you the last video and then I said goodbye. I appreciate a lot your presence here.
Progressive technology has become an integral part of everyone's life. Safety, comfort, accessibility of the surrounding goods, all this has become possible thanks to the implementation of innovative solutions. Sky World Community, a large international social venture ecosystem, was created, specializing in the financing of green technologies, was created in order for the technologies in demand to come to fruition. Year after year, we talk more and more about health and the environment. Good nutrition is an integral part of this. In order to grow enough organic produce, the fertility of the soil should be increased. During biochemical research, a group of researchers led by scientist and inventor Anatoli Unitsky created the soil elixir Uterra, biologically active top dressing for plants containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humine, as well as the entire spectrum of agronomically valuable microorganisms. The basis of Uterra soil elixir is biohumus, a natural organic additive obtained by processing carefully selected organic waste by special species of earthworms. Only natural raw materials such as brown coal, peat, loose biohumus, molasses, honey, and others are used as feedstock. Biohumus contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. It is 10 to 15 times more effective than any known organic fertilizer and completely harmless in any concentrations. Why is biohumus in such high demand in today's world? Because it guarantees an environmentally friendly harvest, strengthens plant immunity and restores the fertility of degraded land, and is a 100% organic fertilizer. Uterra soil elixir based on natural biohumus. Increases the yield and quality of agricultural products. Accelerates the growth and development of plants. Regulates and normalizes the soil pH. Stimulates the development of thousands of species of beneficial soil microorganisms. Protects plants from diseases and pests. Uterra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author-developed nutritional formula is applied. Fertile, untouched soil were used to create the soil bank. Before the coronavirus pandemic, it was brought to Belarus from 105 environmentally friendly regions of 5 continents of the planet. The products have been certified at the pilot site and are produced according to the specifications. They show high efficiency and can be used for environmentally safe cultivation of crops and restoration of soil fertility. When developing Uterra elixir and producing biohumus, we were guided by state and international standards, cooperating with the institutes of the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, Russian and foreign research laboratories. Our products are already in demand. In household, grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In private farming, sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. In flower gardening, select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. Use Uterra elixir and natural biohumus will help to increase crop yields and grow healthy, ecologically pure food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. A sustainable biosphere cluster is planned in order to produce a sufficient amount of the product. According to the planned development of the establishment, the project is financially feasible, recoupable, meets the needs of the market, is profitable and recommended for implementation. The result will be a modern biosphere greenhouse complex of full cycle, from the production of organic biofertilizer to the cultivation of natural agricultural products, which currently has no analogues in the world. The plan to establish a company manufacturing Uterra is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1. Establishment of production of organic nutrients for plants and organization of a biosphere greenhouse complex. Stage 2. Organization of cultivation of crops in the open ground and organic livestock breeding. Stage 3. Development of production for processing of vegetable, horticultural crops with output and sale of products for the UAE residents' needs. Our competitors have been studied in detail. A qualitative analysis of the end user has been carried out. The strategy for the introduction of the product on the world market is developed. Construction of the plant will be carried out in one of the most protected legal zones, the United Arab Emirates, which increases the chances of successful implementation of the project. Stability of functioning of the project is also conditioned by support of the state, interested in complex development of the region. Sky World Community launches financing for the project on favorable terms for investors. You can become an investor in the production complex and receive your share of profits throughout the entire operation of the manufacturing plant. Find out more details on the website.
Thanks for all your attention. Let's continue talking through WhatsApp. God bless you. Bye-bye.